Hello everybody and welcome back to SnowRunner Hardmode. So, we got some stuff going on today. First off, last time we ended off with getting two new trucks. The White Western Star and the International Trans Star. And that was really exciting. We also got up to rank 6, we got some missions done, we got some trucks stuck. Good stuff. Today, we're doing something. We're doing a thing. We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. What we're doing is we are expanding up here on the map over to Drummond Island. Not only that, but we're going to try to expand into both Drummond Island and Island Lake, so we can kind of finish off the explore and expand into every single map here in Michigan, and then work from there. That'll get us a really good foothold. There's a lot to be done in order to do that. So right now I'm taking the GMC and I'm going to drive it just down this road until I get to Drummond Island. The other things we're going to need to be doing is, one, the bridges in Drummond Island and Island Lake are relatively important. So we're going to have to get those up and operational pretty much as soon as possible. Other than that, there's not a lot to be done. The reason we're taking the GMC up there first is, one, just kind of to explore that route. And then, two, we need to get a vehicle with a bunch of fuel into Drummond Island. Yes, there is a gas station there. However, we aren't going to be able to easily get to that, and I'm going to be bringing the Kodak and the Fleet Star both directly to Drummond Island without refueling, hopefully, which is why I'll want this at the entrance to Drummond Island in case one of those runs out of fuel on the way there. I may also stop by and try and refuel the... I think it's the CK? The truck that I put over here. Yeah, the CK. Because it's only at 25%. And I don't think it can really get to where it needs to be in that much fuel. So we'll see about that. But overall, we're going to get this to the Drummond Island. We're going to pick up concrete slabs and concrete blocks with both the Kodak and the Fleet Star. And go from there, pretty much. Pick up those concrete blocks, pick up the slabs. They're metal beams on a... Oh, it's one of the 4x sideboard trailers, I think. And then from there, that's one of the bridges. I'll use the Fleet Star to go get the planks to start fixing the bridges in Drummond Island. That lets us move around and get to that fuel station easier and move into Island Lake from Drummond Island. So, here we are in Drummond Island with the GMC, the Fleet Star, and the Kodak. So, I'm probably going to put a map on the screen here in post-production to explain what's actually happening. But essentially, there are 3 bridges that need to be built here. One is relatively easy to get to with both the Fleet Star and the Kodak. That's why this Fleet Star has the concrete slabs, and then the Kodak has the concrete blocks. That bridge also requires metal beams, but as I previously mentioned, those metal beams are on a trailer on the way to that bridge. Now, that bridge doesn't help us with progression right now, but it will help us later because we need it to get to a mission location for one of the contract missions. I think we need to deliver drilling supplies to like the warehouse to get it running, or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. We're not anywhere near that point yet. But the other two bridges here need wooden planks. Now, I'm going to get those somewhere down south here. There's a logging station that has wooden planks. But in order to get to that, I need to cross water, which is why we have the Fleet Star. Because it's the only truck I have right now with an actual snorkel. Now, after we manage to go and do that, we're open to go and refill all these vehicles' gas at the gas station. But for right now, they're fairly empty, which is why I brought the GMC, because it's the fleet recovery vehicle. It has all the fuel and the repair parts and whatever I need to do. So, get all these trucks nice and filled up real quick, and we still have like 444 liters left in the maintenance frame, so that's pretty good. Now, the other thing is, in Island Lake, there are a bunch of bridges. I think there are 4 bridges total that need 2 wooden planks each. So I need to bring 8 wooden planks into Island Lake in order to get around to where I need to go. Now, I recognize that I could just go ahead and, like, I don't know, what's it called? It's where you take the cargo and you take the loader crane and you basically just stack it on top of the flatbed. I could do that, but I'm not very confident in the Fleet Star being able to carry that, especially since I don't have all-terrain tires on it. It still has highway tires. I'm probably not going to put all-terrain tires on it, just because by the time I get to that point, I'm going to have vehicles that are better at carrying stuff around and that I like more. The Fleet Star's great. It's really good early game. Kind of mid on it. I don't know how I feel about it as a truck. It works. It just kind of works. Throw problems at it. It'll work. But the current plan is the sideboard that currently has the metal beams on it. The Kodak is the only truck, because I have the loader crane on the Fleet Star, I can't carry the sideboard trailer. I can only carry it with the Kodak. So I'm going to move that trailer with the Kodak, and then what I'm going to do is do something called convoying, where I have the trailer on the Kodak, and the Kodak has the trailer and the wooden planks in the back of it, and that'll be 6. And then the Fleet Star will be the vehicle I'm actually driving. I'm just going to be winched to the Kodak. So I will have a total of the trailer, the Kodak, and the Fleet Star, giving me 8 total cargo in that convoy. Plus, I'll have the loader crane as well. Now I know what you're saying. Why not just get 8 wooden planks with the twin steer? Funny thing, I don't have the twin steer yet. And the entire point of going and getting those bridges is so that I can go and start working on the route to get the twin steer. Which may be useful for later, I don't know. I don't usually use the twin steer very much. But what I am excited for is in this map, and I probably won't get it this video, but in a later video, the P12 is in this map. And I like the P12. So I will probably pair that with like a super heavy semi-trailer, and just carry 8 cargo through any terrain because I feel like it, and Pacific. So, without further ado, let's bridge. So, I was wrong. This trailer only holds and has a metal beam, which means I'm gonna go have to find and get more metal beams, which isn't an issue. The issue is now I don't have all the room for all the planks I need, so I will have to make 2 trips or overload the Fleet Star, which will probably be what's happening because I don't feel like making 2 trips.